Welcome back, 412-575-2600 on the Borders and Borders hotline. We will go to Joyce in Hooversville. Joyce, you're on the Nightly Sports Call.
Thank you for taking my call.
Thanks for calling in.
I want to compliment the Pirates on a very nice 79 presentation tonight.
Yes.
I thought they did a great job. And
Agreed.
really, they brought the players back, and it was really neat to see. And my other comment is I would like to address this to Bob Nutting. And if he was watching the 79 presentation, maybe then he could put some pride into the team, the present-day team, and maybe they would play like they played in 79. Thank you.
I was waiting on that call.
Pride or money?
Or find a Willie Stargell.
Yeah.
That might be the next thing.
I think as much about pride as it is put money in it.
Yeah, I'd say pride, money, and talent. You better find.
Like
you better find it.
When the players did make that comment about living in the past, I think the organization would love to live in the past when they would be able to hold on to a Willie Stargell or a Dave Parker for 10 years at a pop.
Yep.
A Kent DeColby for 10 years.
I'll tell you this much. Bob Nutting probably watched that celebration, but he's probably not watching this show. So he probably, Joyce, there's nothing against you, but I'll bet dollars and donuts he probably didn't hear it. But to your point, it makes a lot of sense. It says the one thing, because I know a lot of people say they could pour more money into this team. You got to find the talent on the level that team had. Like we always talk about, oh, they got to invest more. Just find the talent even near what that team had as far as different aspects of that team. You can argue some guys, some positions on that team were 2 or 3 guys deep. That's how good that team was.
Yeah, and if they're ever going to win it again, it's going to have to be like what it was for the Penguins in 2009, which is it comes together faster than you anticipated, and you win with a lot of really good players who are really young at the time of their ascent and their peak together. It has to coalesce and coalesce quickly. With, Sidney Crosby did that in his 3rd year. Gino did that in his 3rd year, 4th year for Sid, 3rd year for Gino, 1st year for Jordan Staal. That's why it kind of happened when it did, with a bunch of players in their first contracts with the Pirates when they got there, in the manner that they did 3 years in a row, getting the wild card. But if they're going to get over the hump and win the World Series, it's got to be even more dramatic than that.
I'd make the same case for the Steelers. They did that. A lot of that, those 2 Super Bowl runs that they had were in the early years of Ben Roethlisberger's career. You got to jump on it while these guys are elite and young and relatively cheap. You got to do it early and build the team that way and really make it work. In the meantime, we are pretty much out of time. Oh, actually, we got a minute or two here. Actually, we'll take one more tweet. We'll take a tweet here from Will, who asks, despite tonight's win for the Pirates, can you blame the long break from the All-Star break as part of the collapse of this team?
No, because everybody else has to go through it too.
Trevor Williams said it to that extent.
You can't blame the break because everybody knew it was coming, and you have to play well coming out of it. Is it bad luck? Yeah, it's bad luck, but other teams played pretty well coming out of the break. Here's
what I'll put into it. The Dario Agrazal start, the Joe Musgrove start tonight, they both pitched well. They won those games. The other games, granted, Chris Archer had 2 decent starts, but the rest of those games, the pitching has either been bad with the starting pitching, the bullpen, or both.
Yeah.
That's what you blame.
And you maybe say that about Josh Bell specifically, but we all knew he was going to have to continue to bridge the gap, even though he was doing the home run contest and actually participating in the game.
And he was slumping before the break, too, which is something that kind of gets left out in the shuffle. He's Tim Benz. I'm Josh Taylor. That's our time. Let's make the switch over to KDKA. We're talking Pirates highlights. We got post-game reaction.